Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Today we are working on the Jimny again. What do I have to do? I have two jobs to do actually. Well, actually more than two, but I'm going to break it into two different videos. So this video, we're going to look at the inside of the car. I have a few jobs I need to look at. Yeah, let's just get into it. So here we are on the interior of the Jimny now. So when I bought the car, there's lots of things on the interior that I don't quite like, and I want to kind of spruce it up and make it my own. One of the things I noticed is that I thought this heater controlling system, or the, I wouldn't say climate control, very rudimentary, but you know, the heating, cooling, fan controller, it's quite difficult to know which switch you're operating during the night. That's when I realized that I believe it should actually have a backlight, and it doesn't. So I'm guessing there's potentially a lamp that's gone out, or several lamps that's gone out behind there. So that's one thing I want to tackle. Second of all is these cars came with only a single DIN head unit. So that fit in, I'm not sure exactly where, maybe the lower section, then, or I think the higher section, and then the lower section had, I think, just a little cubby box and the old school kind of cigarette lighter socket. Now, someone in their infinite wisdom decided to remove all that and put a double DIN head unit with a touchscreen, satellite navigation, which is great for them. I've decided I don't like it. First things first, it's quite a dated system and it's a little bit slow. Second of all, it's all in Japanese. Now, my Japanese is slowly improving, but it's not that good. Thirdly, I use Google Maps if I need navigation, so it's kind of wasted. And lastly, I want to listen to my own music. As much as I love Japanese radio stations, I just want to listen to my music. So at the moment, actually, this doesn't have any kind of Bluetooth or Android Auto or anything. It's just kind of like an old school unit. So actually, I've been using a portable Bluetooth speaker. I've just set up over here on this kind of grab handle. I just sit it there, and I've just been streaming my music to that, and that's been working perfectly for me, to be honest. And that's what I'm going to keep. So actually, I want to have a look at removing the heater controls so we can find out where this missing or broken lamp is. And also, I want to take out this head unit here, double DIN head unit, because I'm not going to use it. And then I want to custom make my own kind of fascia in the bottom half here. Now, once I've created my own, I can then use it, and I can kind of make my own holes and things for anything extra I want to add in. Like at the moment, I've just got some cigarette lighters that are kind of just floating around, dangling. I don't like that. I don't want them dangling. So at least one of those will be removed, and they will be put in there. I also want to add a couple of USB sockets, because I use USBs nowadays. I mean, cigarette lighters are kind of a little bit old-fashioned, but I do want to keep it because they do sometimes come in handy. So yeah, that is the task for this video. So first thing first, we need to remove this head unit. Okay, so this is what the setup looks like at the moment. I do have some trailing cables here, which I'll probably just remove just to keep things a little bit clearer and out of the way. So this is my wireless charger. So you just pop him out the way for the minute. So I quickly slung in an ETC card reader here, which is what all this cabling is here. That's kind of very temporary because I haven't decided a permanent place for it. I was going for, or potentially I was going to have a run to Kanazawa, but that didn't happen. I ended up taking the GTR, so I didn't actually need it, but I've got it here ready for when I do go through a toll gate. So yeah, anyway, so just basically what I'm saying is just ignore that, because it's all kind of just hashed in here, as you can see. But yeah, so first things first, I'm just going to move the ETC card reader out of here for now, so we have a few less wires to look at. Here we are. This is not a factory install, so I think it is literally just wedged in here. There's no actual cradle for it. So I think it's just, yeah, I don't know exactly what's connected at the back here. So okay, so we just have the usual head unit connections, so that should just pop off, which is that one. That's done. There's a lot of bullet connectors here. There's also some bullet connectors that are not connected to anything, which is a bit concerning. I'm worried about having shorts for that, so we'll have a look at what that is. What else have we got? We've got this, whatever that is. I think that can unplug. Well, it looks like it can unplug. iPod USB. So maybe you can connect a USB to it, but not for me, thank you. We have the aerial, and someone has also, oh interesting, someone's also spliced in another cigarette lighter onto the back of this. But yeah, anyway, that is the head unit out. What I didn't actually check is if there's a CD in there, so I might just quickly do that. Okay, let's see. Open. Oh, classic. Okay, so I don't think there's any CD in there. There's no no SD card either. Cool, it's been a while since I've seen one of those kind of head units fold down like that. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so with that out of the way, we can really see what's hiding back here. Lots of cabling for, I have no idea what half of this is, to be honest. We've got some cabling back here, so we'll have to have a hunt around. Now I probably won't remove the cabling or the speakers or anything. I'll leave it in there for if I have any future ideas of what I want to do. For now, what I want to do is see how I can get this cover out. Now, do these just pop off? Yeah, okay, so looks like the knobs just pull off. They're all the same by the looks of it, so okay. And then I think I saw by pushing this, yeah, this all just comes away. Now, am I right in saying there is a lamp? Now, I think this should be a lamp, yes. So let's have a look with the tester. Let's have a look, see what we've got on here. Yeah, that's dead. There's no continuity whatsoever on that. So I need to have a little look what type of lamp this is. I've never seen one that small before. I wonder if you can get maybe an LED replacement. That'd be nice. Looks like it's got this green kind of boot on it to give it a green hue. But yeah, that's definitely knackered. So need to source one of those. So now we've figured out that that's yeah, knackered. We can put that back together for now. Just looks like it pushes in. It does only push in like that. So what are we going to do about this gap? Needs a bit of a dust behind there, but as you can see, it's kind of a bit of a stepped and steps down here. Now I believe the old head unit would have gone here maybe, and I don't know actually. I could be wrong. It looks like something's been cut here as well. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do here. Now, to be honest with you, it's a bit of a faff by the looks of it, but I'm thinking I'll probably just make something that comes straight down here, and then I'll probably also just, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to start drawing something up, and then I'll come back to you and show you what I've kind of come up with. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. I don't know if it kind of makes sense, but basically, so this overall rectangle is the whole of this area here. Now I'm gonna notch this out. I've decided to notch this out here just to keep it there, just because I've realized it's actually split all the way down here. So if I cut this off, I'm worried I'm going to lose some strength out of that section. So yeah, I'm going to keep it just to see if I can keep a bit of strength in there. But yeah, anyway, so that is the overall dimensions of that part. Now this part is the side view. So what I'm planning to do is the rectangle kind of piece, I'm going to basically up against here, and I'm going to come straight down. I don't know how well that's focusing. Straight down to here, and then obviously I need to space it off the back in this section here. So that I've worked out to be about 10 mil. So yeah, well, let's see what we can do with this. Let's get something drawn up, and then we'll get something quickly printed up, and yeah, go from there. Okay, we're back. I've been busy. So I've printed this, which is gonna fit in here, but as you can see, it's too big. So we need to tackle that. I've now come up with the version 2, V2, and that slides in here. So it's a little bit loose still, but yeah, it's not too bad actually. I'm probably going to close up. Oh, So I'm probably going to close up this gap a little bit up here, and also I need to figure out a way of actually mounting it in there, because at the moment there's nothing actually fixing it and attaching it, so we'll work on that. Okay, attempt number 3. Yeah, so basically I've made that gap a little bit smaller at the top there that we were looking at, which was up here, wasn't it? And I've altered the dimensions, but this time I've only sliced part of it because I want to try this little hook part at the bottom, which I'm hoping should hook in like this and sit on that bottom edge there. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Actually, that's going to be great because it doesn't move a great deal. I still need to alter the dimensions at the top here, I think, but overall that looks pretty good. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to fix it. I think what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I've already been writing on it, put a hole here and a hole this side, and then I'm going to make something that's going to hook behind here and then screw and kind of attach it, and then that'll keep it mounted solid in place. So let's get that printed. While I've been busy printing, I've also taken out a load more cabling. So this is all for the wiring for the head unit, which I no longer need, so that can go in the bin. So that's actually left me with very little in there now. So what my plans are is I've got this fuse box. Now what I want to do is mount it down here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Maybe up in, maybe, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Somewhere in here. And then I'm going to have that switched on accessory, so when you turn the key, it will power this box up, and then this is going to supply the power for everything that I want to run, such as the ETC card reader, etc. I did buy a lighter outlet to put on my new dash that I'm making. However, I didn't realize what this type was. This type is not a bulkhead mounted one. It's quite cool actually. I've not seen this before, but basically you put the cigarette lighter part in there, and then you can tighten this ring and it'll actually rubber grip and stop it from falling out. So I'm actually probably going to use this for the outlet for the mirror that I've installed, which you've probably seen on the last video. But yeah, oh well. So for the minute, I'm not going to use that. But what I am going to use is this. I've got it's just a USB outlet, 2 USB outlets, but it also has a little voltmeter in the middle there, because it'd be quite handy to know what the voltage is, just to make sure that my alternator's charging. So that's going to be mounted into my new dash. I've already cut the hole in that. So what we do need to do is get that wired in. Now it came with these wires. I've gone ahead and put a bullet connector on the positive end here, and left it a ring because I'm not mounting this fuse box just yet, because I want to take a bit more time to plan where I'm going to mount that, and I basically just want to get driving the Jimny. So for the minute it's going to be tied in just temporarily into my new dash. So yeah, let's get that hooked up and let's see what it looks like while we're waiting for the new dash fascia to be printed. And also I did get a new light for the heater controls, so we'll get that fitted as well while we're in there. So here is the part number for the lamp that goes into this heater control assembly. Now I don't know why, but it comes as a kit like this. You can't buy it individually as far as I'm aware, so I'm just going to take the lamp out and put it in the holder that I've already got, because I don't need to re-splice the cable. But hey, we'll keep that as a spare. Who knows, in future I may need it. I guess in future I may be able to reuse this lamp holder and illuminate something else. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud here. But yeah, let's get this lamp out and into the holder, and then we'll see if it works. Okay, the lamp is in. The moment of truth. Let's see, let's get the ignition on. Well, actually I think you can do it without. Can we put the side lights on? Let's see. Ready? Yeah, nice. Okay, so that works. Perfect. It's quite dim though, but so I've got this tied in here temporarily for the moment. Let's see, let's get the ignition in for that, I guess. Nice. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. It's quite bright without the cover on. Oh, there's the camera. And then I think you can just press this and turn it off if you don't want it to be displayed. Oh. There goes the ETC. So you can press this button and turn it off if you don't want the display on all the time, but overall I think that looks pretty cool. So yeah, once the dash is finished printing, we'll get that mounted. Yeah, let's get this heat control section put back together first. Okay, that's all back in together. I didn't need to show you, I'm sure you could work out. That just pops in, these caps just push back on. Now, I don't know how well you can see, but when I do turn the light, you can't really see, it's too light in here, I think. But yeah, anyway, the lights do work now. It is working now, so that's good. What's left to do? I guess just get this lower dash in. We can get this put in temporarily. I'm just going to tidy this up a little bit. Like I said, this is not going to stay how it is at the moment. There's going to be some changes made. So for now, this will do. So here we are, the final revision, kind of. So yeah, it's printed off lovely. I've got my cutout for my, where did he go? Here, he's fallen down. My voltmeter and USB. And then this is how I'm going to mount it, these two holes here. And then I'm going to print off a couple of tabs that will just lock behind these ridges. And yeah, so I did made a bit of a schoolboy error, and as you can see, I've had to hacksaw because I forgot to allow for these edges here and here. But I don't want to print it in grey anyway, but I've run out of black, unfortunately. So and this is only PLA, so it's probably not going to stand up to the summer heat. So I'm going to change, probably get a different filament. But yeah, anyway, version 5 seems to fit in there perfectly. It's nice and secure at the bottom there. I've got the two holes here which will lock in, and yeah, I'm super happy with that. That's gonna be amazing. That looks really good. I'm gonna get that voltmeter mounted in. I'm just waiting for the tabs to be printed, and then I think that's finished. There we go, it's mounted in there now. I'm just waiting on these tabs to be printed, and then that'll just lock in there perfectly. That looks really good. I'm really happy with that. Let's have a look from the driver's side. Okay, so here we are from the driver's seat. That looks pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Let's see, put the ignition on. Yeah, I can see that really well. That's good placement. I'm happy with that. I guess let's get the lights off and you can maybe see the heater controls. Not ideal because I've still got a bit of sunlight coming in, but let's have a look. Oh yeah, you can see that just, I mean, it doesn't flood out, but I think once it's pitch black, I think you will see that a lot better. Yeah, I mean, it's only a 6-watt bulb anyway. That's going to be much better to see the heater controls at night now. So yeah, I guess I'll finish this one in the dark. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed this refresh of the dash. Really enjoyed, yeah, getting that 3D printed. So like I said, I need to print again. I need to get some better filament, to be honest, because I'm worried about the summer heat. But yeah, anyway, be sure to like if you want to see more 3D printed parts, and maybe even a comment would be great. Let me know, what do you think? Do you think it looks better? I think it looks OEM plus, to be honest. But yeah, I've got lots of space to add lots more stuff now, so yeah, looking forward to doing that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye.